Hello. Well, we've put together something that we think is pretty special. We have been communicating with Christina's guide, Athella, and she's given us a lot of insight into what we're doing, guiding us step by step. And we thought that it might be a good idea then, instead of you hearing all of this from us talking about it, that you can hear directly from Athella, right?
Athella has a distinct presence and a distinct voice, all her own. And what better way to experience what it's like to communicate with spirit than by having her speak through my voice. So this is a little video clip of Athella introducing herself. We hope that you enjoy it.
Yeah, sit back, relax, and we're pretty sure you're going to be blown away by it. Hello and welcome. My name is Tim Bartley, and Christina Hill, my partner, is now in the chair in the video. And we have with us Christina's guide, Athella. All three of us are a team, actually. And we're at a very important place in the world and in time. We've been tasked to allow people to see what we're doing and then to learn what we're doing. With regard to speaking to spirit, and an important factor of this work is not just gathering answers and doing the healing work, but it's also to know that there's much love here for all of us and that we are connected to spirit. And it's important for us to make this process like a common process, to demystify this process. And in the world now, as I understand it, it is time for these changes to occur. And instead of me going through all of the details that myself and Christina have already learned, I thought it would be a wonderful time to have Athella speak to us, to get the information in a more direct way. Christina's in the state right now. Her thinking conscious mind is sleeping, just like you would sleep at night. While I was able to communicate directly with her inner mind, her subconscious mind. And through this process, we were able to bring forward Athella. So Athella, thank you for coming this evening, and I'd like to welcome you here and open up the floor to you, so to speak.
Thank you for having the open heart, and thank you for all who are watching.
This time in the world, this is important work, isn't it?
Indeed, it is a critical, pivotal time so that all may come together and learn that spirit, the realm that is seemingly so distant, is in reality very close, very accessible. And these two individuals have been called to come together to provide this service, bridge this gap, to provide an avenue for healing, a way and a means for individuals to connect with their guides, to feel light, love, to experience wisdom and knowledge that have been forgotten, and further down the road to learn how to do this process themselves, removing the need for external parties, creating it as a personalized step in the individual's evolution.
And in this process, we were doing it differently before, and you had guided us to work through Christina, and we have been, and it's, from my point of view, it seems simple and easy for you to connect to other people's guides as they come in to work with myself and Christina for their guidance and their healing. And this is set forth really as something new. It's different than anything I know.
Indeed, it is new, and yet it is ancient. Ancient civilizations have had this knowledge, this superior knowledge, and have used it, and have achieved great things. But we have forgotten. The humans have forgotten. And so this serves as a reminder. There are those individuals who are able to connect to spirit, higher self. They are able to do it already. They are more evolved. On the whole, there is great destruction in the world, loss of consciousness, and people have forgotten their own interconnectedness with spirit, with God's light. So this is a process. People will see it, recognize it as truth. They will be drawn to it, and then they will learn how to do it, how to use this technique. It will become more commonplace. For when there is illness or imbalance, it will become more commonplace to then stop and check in with spirit, calling on spirit for guidance, healing, empowerment. That is the direction that we are headed in now, as the great change of earth is upon us.
Yes, so it is time for the change in the world. And I see this as, instead of people running and getting medicated or having intrusive procedures upon the body, that this is a much, much better approach than what's been currently happening. And there's reasons for illness. The body doesn't just get ill. There's reasons for it, and these reasons are revealed, and therefore the person expands, they grow from that. And through spirit, through the guides, this becomes readily available and is a wonderful tool.
Beautiful sentiments, beautiful truth. It is, as you say, a team effort. The guides are here to provide guidance, to help assist in an individual's growth, expansion. There cannot be healing if one is running to external forces or something that is superficial. It begins from within. It begins with the current moment, the current breath, and with the pause, the stillness, where spirit can rise up, be felt, and communication begins. And that is the path to true healing. And you are accurate in saying that illness does not simply appear. There is a source. There is a nucleus that is internal, and there is a reason why it happens the way that it does.
And that applies to even more advanced physical problems such as cancer and things like that, doesn't it?
Yes.
And we've already worked with people on those types of issues. Well, wonderful. It's an exciting new beginning. And I thank you very, very much, Athella, for coming forward and doing this. We are working as a team, and right now our main goal is to simply let people know this message.
Thank you for listening, for taking time to be still and hear these words. Each individual should open their heart, expand their heart and their mind, and realize that Spirit is here for you, waiting for you, ready and open. And this is the first step in a series of steps that will allow humans to come into a new frontier, new awareness, new consciousness. And the shift of consciousness is already happening. It is already underway. I am grateful to you all, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Athella. We do very much appreciate it. So, what do you think about that? Pretty amazing, isn't it? I mean, hearing these words direct from Spirit.
It's a very sacred experience.
Yeah, and I'm sure you noticed that Christina's voice changed. And she's had other spirits come through, several others. Just yesterday, she had one as well. I talked to a little girl that just passed away through Christina, and we talked to a Southern woman once as well. But you know what? We really wanted to put that together for you to hear it from the source. Not from my lips, not from Christina's lips, even though we could talk to you for quite a while about earth changes, how this process is basically going to replace medical science, because because the earth is changing, and medical science just will not be there for us like it has been. A lot of changes coming on, and Athella has told us that this is pretty time sensitive to get this information out there.
There's an urgency behind the message, encouraging everyone to be able to learn this process and use it in their everyday lives.
Yeah, and that's step 2.
Step 2.
Yeah, so if you can, we'd love it if you told your friends and family, people at work, to come by and check out the video. That'd be awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.